To the speech, I'm going to suggest a very powerful app that you've probably heard me all talk about, Bomb. It'll make you a plum, right? Seriously will. It'll make you confident. You'll win. And it'll help you to rehumanize your communications. We live in an age right now. Well, let me see if this is familiar to anybody here. You're on the phone with customer service, but it's not like customer service that old folks like me remember, where we could say, what did you say again, young lady? No. This is a machine we're talking to. AI and machine learning is really taking over a lot of our communication, customer service, outbound calling, and it is not going to stop. Technology is a tidal wave, and there's really nothing that we can do about it except for learn how to ride it. Real human interaction is waning. It's going away, and it creates an opportunity for each and every one of us to re-engage with human interaction in all of our communications. Today we use, when we talk to our family, we talk to our friends, business associates, customers, vendors, all kinds of people that we talk to today, we use email, text, we use voicemail, we use the telephone, and I don't even know if we're supposed to even call it a telephone these days. I'm feeling older and older. And then there's also cards and letters. So there's still a great platform of communication that we can use to express ourselves. That being said, if you know me now, you know that I'm very, very big on video. And using video is really an untapped resource for rehumanizing your communication. A telephone call is your voice, you're interacting and you're talking with the person. An email is black and white letters on a white piece of paper. Very challenging to express what you're trying to say. Text, even more difficult. And what if there was an app, and there's more than one, but I use Bomb. It's a dumb name. I know the guys that started it here in Colorado Springs. In fact, I asked them, I said, Connor, it's a video platform. And 9/11 was just a few years ago. Bomb. And he just laughed and he said, that's what it is. So it doesn't really make sense, but it really will explode your communications. And I made that up. They didn't. So how do you effectively use video in your communications? Let's take email, for instance. I still want to have the black and white. We all have different learning styles. Some of us are kinesthetic, some of us are visual, some of us are audible, the way we learn things. If I can, I'll put a text, a summary of what I'm going to say in an email to somebody. And then in the Bomb app, there's just a little red button in my email that I click and opens the camera. Now I have two options when the camera opens up. Let's say I wanted to talk to you about a buyer's agreement or an offer on a house or something that has a contract in it. I can click the screen share, puts my picture over in the corner, and up comes the document. So then I can go through and click record. I can go through the document, say, make sure your name is spelled right. And I can pretend like we're sitting next to each other. I developed this through COVID when we couldn't get together, but we had to get together. So I made that work. Let's say text. Very, very challenging method. There's a Bomb app where you can just put your camera out and say, hey, we didn't win that bid. We'll get them next time. I could type that in the text. And then there's an emotional, the person receiving that message, it's an emotional message. You lost the bid on the house you really wanted. But if I can also say it in a quick video that I can just hyperlink into a text, it makes it so more human. They can see my face. They can look in my eyes and they know that I'm with them still. Voicemail, it'll always be the same. Cards and letters, very valuable to communicate as a part of human interaction. Today, when you get a letter in the mail or a card in the mail, how does it make you feel? What used to be years ago, when you get a card, you'd be like, okay, thank you. Oh, another one. Now we're kind of in the desert of emotions, and we get a communication, a real live, a card from somebody. There's ink on it. They actually wrote on it, right? We get cards that'll try to fool us with the fake fonts and things. But the human interaction is a dying art, and it's something that we have an opportunity. I believe in the Chinese. There's two characters that form the word success, and that's crisis and opportunity. And I would submit there's good and bad in everything. This technology tidal wave, there's a lot of good to it, but there's a good fair amount of bad that we have to contend with. And some of that bad is relying too much on the technology. Way back years ago, there was a gentleman who wrote a book called Megatrends. He's from Boulder, John Nesbitt. And then he also wrote a book called Reinventing the Corporation, which talks about high tech and high touch. We're losing high touch to high tech. This creates an opportunity for each and every one of us to really, really stand out. It's not a common thing yet. Video will be used in customer service. It'll be used large scale, but now is the time to take advantage of some of the tools and rehumanize your communication. Thank you.